Alright, I think we're live. Hi, and welcome to another edition of Bouncing Deathquark Live. I am CoDameron, and I am here with a very interesting deck. And we're going to spend a little bit of time today talking about this deck, why I'm playing it, why it's interesting, and why you need to know about it. So, this is the Absent Herald Pioneer of Gloom Court, and this deck is the end result of a long search that Keyforge and I have been working on for a little while now. This deck does a lot of crazy stuff, and it doesn't look all that intimidating. There's this cool Maverick Witch of the Eye, which is like, okay, that's a thing. And there's a Neptune Seed. But I don't know if you see it, there is a ridiculous secret hidden in this deck. The stats are kind of low. But this is a deck that we have been trying to make happen for a little while. The combo involves this Witch of the Eye and Control the Weak. We want to get to a position where you play Control the Weak with the Witch of the Eye on the board, and then the next turn have that Witch of the Eye still be around. This way you can reap with the Witch of the Eye, use Control the Weak, and lock your opponent into one house for the rest of the game. This is not easy to do. Witch of the Eye has very little protection in this deck, and actually, hold on, let's take it back for a second. This is not an easy combo to get, the Witch of the Eye Maverick with the Control the Weak. There are a couple of decks that I've seen floating around that can do this. Normally, you have to add in a Dominator Bauble. So you put the Witch over in the Untamed package, you grab a Dominator Bauble, and on any given turn, you can go Disc, Control the Weak, Dominator Bauble to reap Witch of the Eye. But that requires the Witch of the Eye to live an extra turn. And, you know, maybe if you have a Shadow Self, maybe if you have some sort of Protector, you can pull that off. And that's still a very important thing to note. That's one of the things that we need to be aware of, I guess, as a community. But, you know, if you're looking at a deck and you see this Control the Weak Witch of the Eye, you need to make sure that you don't get comboed on. You need to kill the Witch of the Eye with impunity. This deck has a lot of ways to work around it, and we're going to talk about those in a second. But still talking about the combo, there are a lot of ways that support that you need to help it. And this deck, turns out it had a lot of it. Library of the Damned as a 2x is a really good way to actually find the combo. If you can't find Control the Weak Witch of the Eye at the same time, I mean, you're not going to, you're going to have to get to it. And there are even times in the game where you're going to have this at the bottom of your deck. And as long as you don't lose, you're going to be fine. Recursion, Neptune Seed, Arise, Regrowth. These are also very important things. If you lose one of the pieces of the combo, maybe to Deep Probe, maybe to a bad attack, maybe you thought you were safe and then you weren't, or you had to make a guess, that's going to be a real thing. Removal, we need Key to Dis, or rather we use Key to Dis in this case, but you could have another wipe, but it really should be in Dis. The Gongoozles and the Key to Dis are really important to take out a target and clear the board while you have this Witch of the Eye on the board. Ideally, we go Key to Dis, Witch of the Eye, Control the Weak, pass, and they play 1 or 0 cards. One thing that we kind of have is Grasping Vines. There are cards like Gauntlet of Command, Speed Sigil, the Mother Gun in Mars that can really get the Witch of the Eye off the board if you lock them into that house. And otherwise, the house would be safe. Talking about the combo... Oh, and finally, Key Control. Drumble is really important because we're going to be playing this game not looking at Amber. We're not going to be looking at our Amber. We're not going to be looking at their Amber until the very end. We're going to try to keep them off of keys with Grabber, Jammer, and Drumble, but we're really just trying to get to our Witch of the Eye and Control the Weak combo. Okay. The combo itself sounds strong, but you have to remember that your opponent still gets to use all the cards of that house. If they have Brobnar and they find a dude, you're not going to be able to take it out with just the Witch of the Eye or a Gongoozle. So the majority of this deck is playing it, is planning in the prep phase. When we play this on the Crucible, we're going to be looking at their deck. We're going to be going back and forth. We're going to be tracking their cards in their discard pile. And really, we're going to be tracking every element of the game in both decks except for the amber, which is kind of funny. And this deck itself is a good example of a deck that we think not only has the pieces, but has the tools to make it all work. We didn't find this on eBay. We've been looking on eBay. We've been looking on decks of Keyforge. We've been looking around just for, to see something that would work and that is available for us to pick up. And Kieran actually found this in his local meta. He found it. One of his friends had it, and he traded for it because they thought it was just an interesting deck with the Witch of the Eye. They didn't see that there's actually more potential here. And say you bring this to an adaptive format. Say you bring this to just a local tournament. Say you bring this to a high-level tournament, and somebody sees this deck, they might not take it for very powerful. And honestly, playing this game, it might not feel very powerful until you pull off the combo, and then it's just over. I was playing a game the other day just to kind of dip my foot in the water to understand this deck, and I was down 2 keys and 15 amber with a combination of Drumble, Ether Spider, Biomatrix Backup was looping it. I was down 2 keys and 15 amber. I had like 3 amber, and the guy's like, it's over. I'm like, I don't know. I might have a chance. And he's like, really? No way. And I pulled it off. I played the Drumble. I played the Witch of the Eye. I got the key to Dis. It really all worked out. The reason I want to play this deck is, one, I want to show off the combo in that I want to make sure that people know it exists. I want to make sure that people know how to play against it. I want to make sure that people know how to identify it. Also, I want to show you that it's not a broken combo. This deck generates so much sodium. So many people are upset when you play this deck and you pull off the lock and they just lose. They think it's unfair. They think we bought it for $100. They think, they think the game is broken and busted and this is ridiculous. I want to show this stream here that there's a lot of work that goes into this deck to actually play it correctly and win with it. And honestly, the other thing that I like about this deck is it has a solid Mars package. You can still do John Smith Grabber Jammer things. You can still Zookeeper John Smith. Zizix the Many helps you archive more things. Ether Spider. This game can still win on traditional values. Like, it has a second Witch of the Eye, which is kind of nice. This deck kind of has 2 modes. If they kind of go slow against us, maybe we switch to Mars. And figuring out when and how to do that with this deck is really tough. But yeah, I just want to show off what this deck is, how to fight against it, and how, if you have a deck like this or can find a deck like this, how to win with it, what tools you need, what tools we're missing. A lot of things I noticed is that I think this Mars house would be better as a Logos house. Having Mars gives us this nice secondary win condition with a John Smith Zookeeper thing. Like, we can sometimes just get 2 or 3 keys for cheap with Mars. But if it was going straight for the combo, it would probably have a Logos house here. Or actually, since we have the Witch of the Eye as the Maverick, which is rare, I think having it in Untamed, the Untamed house be Logos would be more reasonable. Because honestly, this Untamed is providing a regrowth, a Nepenthe Seed, and then a lot of these cards end up getting archived. We don't have time to play the Grasping Vines. We don't need to play Full Moon, and it has a Niffle Ape with the Troop Call. No one likes that. I certainly don't like that. Yeah. Okay, so, game plan. Mill through the deck, find Witch of the Eye, control the weak. Archive them if possible. Ignore Amber. Don't lose. Then, identify the house that they can't kill the Witch of the Eye with, play control the weak Witch of the Eye, and watch them cry. That's the game plan. We're going to play it in competitive, because I think it's a competitive deck. Or rather, I would rather it be a competitive deck. I want it to go up against competitive decks, because competitive decks play things like Bait and Switch, and Bait and Switch has no bearing on this game. That's one of the cool things about a deck with a combo like this. If you're playing a Library Access combo, you're probably getting, no, that's already a very good card. If you're playing some sort of big, let's say, Loot the Bodies combo, get 12 Amber, maybe the Sting, bump yourself up to some big number. bait and switch is going to wreck you, and all the amber control wrecks you. This deck lives and dies on the board and in the archive. I've fought against Succubus. That's no fun. I'm sure that the new card that got spoiled that gives 3 chains, that's no fun. I don't know. Other news. I have a second camera now. I have this one, which we've been using, and I have this one now. I have a little mirror. Check it out. That's the Microsoft cam, and then that's the Logitech cam. What that does is that's going to let me stream and do commentary. I want to commentate some videos. I want to look at some of the Voltor streams and start doing that. So if anyone has any games that I should check out, let me know. All right, I'm going to give him the hay. I'm going to start the game. Now, okay. 13 chains. This guy plays this in real life. Power 3. 2 gateways. Okay. Logos has Twin Bolt Emission, Crazy Killing Machine, but not a ton of other removal. Untamed has Lost in the Woods and Nocturnal Maneuver. Okay, yeah. Mimicry, we're going to try to lock him into Logos. But yeah, this is a competitive game, in competitive, and he's got a deck with 13 chains, which is a lot. We need to get through our deck as quickly as possible, so we are going to mulligan this. I wonder if we can win. I wonder if we can actually do this. I think we can. I'm afraid of... I mean, he's not going to try to keep the board high. I guess if he plays both gateways, he doesn't actually have a way to kill our witch. We have to watch out for the gateways. Okay, he played witch. Cute. Oh, look. I have the tool. Got him. Cool. No, don't end my turn. Play you. Play you. Now look, I'm a Mars deck. I'm going to play Mars things at you. Okay, so interesting thing here. We're not allowed to play Control the Weak. Lost in the Woods. That's fine. Nocturnal Maneuver. Oh, he's going to race me. Oh. Okay, that's fine. We're not racing. We're just playing as many cards as we can. Stun yourself. We kind of want to wait for... The Gongoozle's kind of sad. Okay, now it's less sad. I mean, I guess. We have the Schuler. Okay. So we can't play that Control a week, unfortunately. We can play Gongoozle, get a card out of his hand. Play the Ember Imp. He's probably going to fight it. We're not allowed to play this. We have to archive it. And that's the tricky thing. We have a chain now. Okay, that's not so bad. Get our Witch of the Eye back? Maybe? Help from future self. That's not very nice. Oh, look, he's going to keep shuffling in his gateways. But he's down with chains? That's probably good for us, right? Discards the artifact. Okay. Oh, he can't play it because of the Ember Imp. Hey, look, I have tools here. Okay, keep playing cards. Kind of want to kill his guys. Not worth though. Like look at what a good turn I have in Dis. It goes fight, it goes kill, and it goes reap. But I don't think that's worth it. I think we just need to play cards. We're still not going to try to gain the Amber. Ink of the Spider? I don't think I'm going to get value out of the Witch of the Eye. I don't need to. This is a little unfortunate because we're not allowed to play Control the Weak. Oh well. Does that help the shadow on my eyes at all? I think it does. I think there's plenty of light still. Can we open the window? It's not very bright in here anymore. I'll turn the light back on. Okay, that's fine. Okay, where'd my guys go? Twin Bolt. We were afraid of that earlier. Checking out some things. Okay, we're still digging, right? I think we are. We can do some sneaky Schuler things. Gongoozle? Yeah. I think we do some sneaky Arise things is what we do. I don't love playing Arise, but it's fine. Kill you. You can kill you, I guess. I could have done Schuler into Schuler. Oh, I need to talk about Schuler for a second. So I did a thing the other day where I'm like, Schuler, give me a card, any card, I'll make you think it's the best card. We're just not going to use Arise. I want the card. And we chose Schuler. And I was talking about how great Schuler is, how you always get value out of him, but I kept calling him a 4, right? Because I thought he was a 4. Because I thought he was that good. I thought he had great play effects. I thought he was this. I thought he had a 4, and, you know, that's better than 3. Turns out Schuler's a 5, and no one decided to correct me on that. So thanks, everyone, for not correcting me on that. But, like, also, Schuler's awesome. Schuler's actually phenomenal. He's a 5. Okay, what do I want to do here? I really don't want this Witch of the Eye to do her thing. But I don't think I have much of a choice. I think we have to go Mars. I think we're just going to... I think we have to take this... No, we have to take the Witch. You can't let him have a Witch. Cool card. I think it's crap, but it's got good utility mid-game. Order doesn't matter in this deck, just kind of play them wherever they fall. We're going to put this on Schuler, because I think that steal is going to be relevant later. Also, I want him in my archive so I can pick him up with all of my discards. I haven't drawn either of my Libraries of the Damned, which is kind of a first for me with this deck. So, like, look at this deck. It's just kind of playing like a dumb deck, but it's actually keeping up, which is honestly a little surprising. Am I just playing well? I'm keeping his board down. More Nocturnal Maneuvers. Giant Sloth. Yeah, good play. Giant Sloth is a good card. Okay. I think we're going to go... I think we have to kill this Giant Sloth. So we're going to go... Oh, I'm exhausted. That's bad. I was going to use John Smith to make Tunk do the work. Okay, we'll do it in Untamed. We'll not take Archives. Full Moon. You. I'm going to shuffle away... I want to shuffle away the Mars guys, but I can't. The Mars guy... The Untamed guys, I don't want to draw again because they suck. But I don't have much of a choice. I have to keep the Mars guys on the board for logistics purposes. For if I want to play my other Mars cards. Ugh. Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, I guess that's less than fine. Ember Imp. Okay. Oh, Ammonia Clouds is bad here. I think I've got to play it though. Ooh, this is bad. I can't let these Dust Imps stick around. I don't have much of a choice in this. I could take Zizix. Oh, I could take Schuler? No. Oh, that hurt. Gave him 4 Amber. He was going to run him into me anyway. Okay. We are 10 cards down. We haven't found our Witch of the Eye. So our deck just kind of looks like a bad deck right now. And that's kind of what happens sometimes. Like I didn't draw right. I didn't draw my Library of the Damned early. And that's a problem. I've been holding this Control of the Week for too long. I mean, I have to. But I haven't had a chance to put it back. And I was okay until he had that double Dust Imp play. That was unfortunate. That was not good. Okay. I mean, hypothetically, we could still win this. No, I don't think so. I don't have... Oh, I do have one option. Watch this. Take Archives. Take Schuler. Hey, look, Mom, I did it. Okay. Do we play Control the Week? I think I have to. He drew 6 cards that turn. Wow, what a good turn. I think I have to play Control the Weak. No, it's my only win condition. I need to draw Drumble or Witch here. No. I need to play Control the Weak. Because drawing Drumble or Witch doesn't do it for me. I really have to get both. This is bad. There's no right answer. I found the Witch. Yeah. I didn't find the Amber Control. Okay. And look, it looks like I just played a dumb deck. Which I kind of did. Yep. You're doing it. Okay. 1 game down. Oh, let's concede. Quick join. Competitive. I'm not salty, I'm just trying to play more games. I want the deck to do its thing. At least a little bit. It didn't do its thing at all. Start. I guess it did its thing and it showed how difficult it is to set up. Excuse me. But there was... I was playing to my outs, I think. Was I? So, I needed Drumble. Drumble is how you... I didn't find the key to Dis. I didn't find the Drumble. I didn't find the Witch of the Eye. All 3 of those are important for the combo because you wipe their board, and in wiping their board, they probably get some Amber back in some way. Maybe. You play the Witch to start up the combo, and you play Control the Weak to continue the combo. If I had drawn a library earlier, that would have been stronger. Okay. I see 2 strong turns. I'll keep it. I think we go with this turn. I think this is a more annoying turn to start up against. Battle Fleet. Tunk. Blip Yip. Biometrics backup. Well, I guess we give him the Ember Imp. Now you can't do nothing. How's that 8-card hand looking? Maybe we... Who are we going to back up? Okay, so next turn is Mars. Who are we backing up? I think John Smith. Now we'll back up the Zookeeper. He represents the actually most threatening thing. These guys have elusive. I don't think we need to back up the Ember Imp. Unless he actually... If he can't take out the Ember Imp, maybe we do that one. Then we give him a real choice. Also going... Every time we go Dis, we feel good about it because of Library of the Damned. So, I don't know. What is this? I like them darker and simple so cards stand out. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, people want us to do episodes on Speed Sigil. I've been talking about Speed Sigil a ton in the Discord. I'm a big fan of Speed Sigil. I think it's an interesting card. I think it is a good card, but not always good. You know what I mean? Oh, Succubus. Well played. Discard Hand of Dis. Okay. Talk about Speed Sigil in a second. Let me think. Play Mars. Play 4 guys. I think I'm going to back up the Ember Imp. Because I want to be playing Dis more. Yeah. Oh, look. Gungoozle. I got it. And then we'll archive maybe the Drumble. Archiving the Drumble feels kind of bad, but it's fine. Now he can't deal with... Now he has to, like, deal with him twice. That sucks. Ooh, or we could just go Mars and archive the Drumble. And archive his Succubus so he can't get it back anyway. That's probably better. That's actually much better. Because John Smith puts double time onto Zizix Demeni. Speed Sigil. I've been talking about it a ton in the Discord. In the Rate My Deck thread, I actually posted one of my more interesting Speed Sigil decks that I found. Oh, wait a second. Oops. We never looked at this guy's deck. We probably should. Oh, look. That's too bad. I think we go Dis. I think we take our Archive. I think we play Gungoozle on the Succubus. I think we play the Ember Imp. Do we play the Drumble? Oh, we only went to 6. That's too bad. We're gonna use Sample Collection. That's my excuse. I could have played that and gotten an extra card out of it, which might have been correct. Anyway, Speed Sigil I think is a really cool card. I think it gets more value out of the board than it looks. It's not just +1 Amber. It's I don't have to declare this house again. It's very strong. And I think that I want to do some sort of episode on it. I'm probably going to talk about it a lot. I probably will be playing a lot of my double Speed Sigil decks on my stream. This is not one of them because this is Kiramode's deck, but I have 2 new double Speed Sigil decks. I've already played Czar Scoffador a couple times on the stream. I've played Guinevere Kill a Turtle on the stream once, and that deck was super interesting. EMP Blast is dead. That's too bad. Oh, he did all of his sequencing wrong. That's a small plus. But yeah, I like Speed Sigil. I have 2 more Speed Sigil decks that I want to talk about. Double Speed Sigil decks, because that's how you be the cool kid. Gotta have double. Don't take Archive. Play you. I'm playing 4 cards today. Here's a card. Here's a card. Do I want to pick any of these up? Not really. I could pick up the Ember Imp to make him mad, but we're gonna discard the Regrowth because I want to draw more cards. Oh look, I found the Witch of the Eye. That's good. Okay. I want to do an episode on the podcast about Speed Sigil. I want to do it on cards. It's an episode that I've had in my head for a little while. Me and Kermode have a lot of good discussions about these things. Cards that change the way the game works. I think Speed Sigil is on the top of my list. I think Soul Snatcher is on the top of our list. And there are a couple more that I really think are interesting. I think Epic Quest might be on the list. Oh, I gotta look at the card pool. There's a couple really interesting ones that really change the way that the game flows. Oh, what are you doing? He gained 2 Amber, is what he did. Okay. Oh, I have 2/2/2 in my hand? That's not great. I don't want to play this Witch of the Eye onto the table. I mean, I can't. If I do, I've got to arise it. So it has to be Untamed. Yeah. These are better tools, I guess. Ugh, that was a bad turn. We found Ether Spider. Ether Spider is a cool tool. Cards that change the game. I think Disania is a cool card in some matchups. The rare dude from Logos. Restringantes changes the game. Like when they hit the table, something different happens. Like you have to consider the board in a totally different way. Disania. This card should be... There should be more cards like this. That mess with the opponent's archive. And make them like afraid to use their archive. Urchin. Take an Amber. I can't take an Amber back from him. I'm so mad about that. I guess I can take his dude. That Drumble's going to be important. Deal 3 damage to a flank creature. Let's make him not a flank creature then. Okay. We got it. Okay. Back on topic. Let's look at his list. Gungoozle. I don't think he's played Gungoozle yet. Let's look at his Mars list. Battle Fleet, Mating System. He's played Soft Landing. His Mother Gun isn't on the table yet. I say that. But I don't think he has a good way to kill my Witch of the Eye. So, hypothetically, I could just jam Witch of the Eye, control the weak this turn, and win. Let's look at his shadows. I think he played Pawn Sacrifice. I think he played Lights Out. No, he didn't play Lights Out. He only played 4. Okay, I need to close some of these other tabs. I don't need those. This is his list. And this is why this is so much harder to play in person. I probably would have been paying more attention and done better prep for this. Zookeeper is a problem, but we have the Gongoozle. None of this is a problem. Blip Yip is dead. Tunk could be a problem, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, he's got 2 keys to my 3. Look at me, I'm losing. I'm losing very bad. I could get Mind Barbed right now. That would suck. Getting hit with Mind Barb. Okay, Mars. Don't play Tunk. What's he gonna play? Key Abduction. Oh, he bounces my Mars guys. He played Mother Gun and Blip Yip. That's not great. And Psychic Network? Okay, let's count this Mother Gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 3 Mars cards left in his large deck. Okay, I think it's safe to go with the Mars plan. He has to draw Tunk or a card. If he draws one of them, then we still get a little bit of time to loop off before things get bad. So, this is an Urchin. We're going to give this back to him. Actually, no. We're going to give it back to him a little later. We're going to Gongoozle his Blip Yip, because that represents the thing that could fight into the Witch. We're going to play the Witch. We're going to play Control the Weak on Mars. And we're going to play Library of the Damned. Now we're going to draw 3 cards. Okay, we drew no discards, which could be fine. He only has 3 discards left in his deck, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 3 left in of 19 cards. He could and probably is holding 1 or 0 of them. If that 1 or 0 is Tunk exactly, we're in trouble. If it's any other of the 1 cards, then Mother Gun is going to ping down Witch of the Eye in 2 or 3 turns. Otherwise, we are about to go into a loop on this guy. And it's just over. The game is done. If he has the right card. If he doesn't have the right cards. And this is the plan. Okay, so he has Mars. He's going to pass. Pass. Pass, 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 pass. Oh, he found Tunk. That's so bad. Darn. There goes the whole plan. Okay, he found exactly Tunk. Now, I could try again. None of this helps. None of that down there helps. Okay, so new plan is to find a Rise. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, we're going to try to make it look like because if he doesn't declare Mars, we might still be fine. That's too bad. I think the new plan involves a Rise. So we're going to try this later. We're going to say Mars, not take our archive. We're going to Mother Gun. It's actually going to be a nice exact 7 damage. By which, that's too bad. He had exactly Tunk. Probably, he actually drew exactly Tunk. And look, my board is still fine. Nepenthe Siege is fine too. But we need to find this Arise, I think. Fear. Okay. Also, we have the Drumble as an escape valve, but oof, that was not a fun turn. Got rid of Ethra Spider, that's fine. I wanted it out of my hand anyway. Oh, he gave me a thing to give himself an Amber. That's nice. Excuse me. Play this. Play you. Discard that. Don't mess up. And play this. Now we have some insurance. Okay. He's going to go to 7 this turn. Yeah. He'll go to 7. We found a Rise. And we have Nepenthe Seed. Okay, so we have the combo again. And we have the Drumble. So, we want him to play like a couple of dumb things and pass. Ugh, he's got the Mother Gun. Now we get to look at the rest of his cards. Has he played Gongoozle? Yes. Poison Wave. Fine. Like, whatever he does right now is fine. As long as he doesn't actually key charge us, which he's not going to do. He doesn't have that card. We're going to play a Rise. We're going to play Nepenthe Seed for... Okay. Okay. Too much to protect. That's fine. Okay. So most of our turn is laid out for us. He played no dudes. So we played Dis. We take our Archive. We play Schuler. We play... We're going to hold on to that for a second. I have a reason for that. We're going to play a Rise on Dis. We're going to play Witch of the Eye on the right. And we're going to play Drumble on the right. We're going to play... We might play this Ember Imp. Because we don't want our deck to actually shuffle yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is too many. Okay. Like, I'm thinking about it, but I want him to... I don't want him to be, like, upset that I'm, like, thinking about it or anything. Okay, I don't think we can play... I don't think that we can play into Dis. There's the Grecking and the Pittler we haven't seen. His bodies are too big, and I won't be able to deal with them. Yeah, too big. We are going to play this Ember Imp, though. And we are going to Nepenthe Seed for Control the Weak. Can we do Shadows? He played Poison Wave and how many Relentless Whispers? Just one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm holding one of his Urchins? No, I gave him back his Urchin. Bad Penny, Carlo Phantom. Special Delivery is a problem. Lights Out is also a problem. Okay. Yeah, I think it has to be Mars. I think we have to hope that he hasn't drawn any Mars cards. For Mars. And now I don't want to draw cards, so I can't Library of the Damned or anything. I don't need these two cards, whatever they are. And I need to be able to not shuffle my deck, or else Control the Weak's going to be out of my discard pile and unavailable to me. And I have to get, like, lucky and draw it again. That's no good. But if he has no Mars cards and the Mother, like, the Mother Gun would be nice to not go off right now. Nope, there it is. Show me 2. I dare ya. Okay, he kills the Drumble. I mean, this is fine. Okay, that's the rest of his Mars. So, we can Drumble again. I mean, yeah. But he's going to get to play whatever he wants. Reap for Drumble. Play you on the right. Schuler will... No, Ember Imp has to fight here. And Schuler will fight here. Now, he's not going to say Mars again. Key to Dis. Oh, it's so bad. Put Full Moon away. I don't know. Why is it asking me if I'm sure? Oh yeah, I don't want to play Key to Dis. I can't shuffle this Control the Weak away, and I've got no cards in my deck. So... Oh. What's he doing? What's he doing? Why'd he go Mars? He fought into the Ember Imp? Oh. That's too bad. He doesn't even see it. He hits all of his Mars cards. Oh, I'm so sorry. He doesn't realize. That's too bad. See, this is why I need to do this episode. Because nobody sees this lock. Ugh. He walked into it, too. He didn't have to say Mars there. He could have done anything. But instead he chose to give me the game. Wow. People need to realize that this is a thing. Wow. Look, he thinks I'm funny. He thinks I'm just, I'm not trying to be, like, condescending. He's just, like, he made a mistake. He made a very... I mean, I even told him that he was in a lock, that he was slipping out of it. I said it right here. Do you see it? You're slipping out of it. And he goes Mars. Ugh. That's too bad. If I was at a tournament with this deck, first of all, don't bring this deck to a tournament. It takes too much thought. It takes too much deck reference and, like, remembering of their deck. And tracking the whole board. But also, like, people at a tournament should know that this is a lock. That this is a thing that can happen to you. It is infinite. Because it doesn't hit the rule of 6 because you go to a new turn every cycle. Give him the high. And, like, look at me. I played through the whole deck. And when you only have 36 cards in your deck in this game, you're going to find all your tools. Excuse me. This isn't finding Exodia. This is just getting through your deck, slow and methodical. Can't keep it. That's a good keep. Look at that. That's a good hand. Oh. Nope. Robnar. Let's look at his deck. Crump. Oh, he's going to take all of my amber. Okay. You can have all my amber. Go fight the succubus. I know you want to. Okay. We found the early key to this. That's nice. Got the whispers. Okay, what's in here? Whispers. This is a terrifying card. You cannot play Witch until this hits the board. Secret Needle. We don't want that to hit the board. Gateway. Nothing but Gateway. I don't mind locking into Dis. Like Bomb into Lock Dis is fine. Don't lock this. Gauntlet and Secret Needle are going to be our... Yeah. Okay, we have to lock this now. Okay. I think we still say Dis. This gets the most cards out of our hand. Reap. We're going to archive all of our Untamed cards because they're the worst cards. In this deck, we like our Mars cards because they can combo off and they have efficiency plays. We like our discards because they say Library of the Damned and there are win condition. And Untamed can just kind of get out of the way. I don't mind archiving main combo pieces like Drumble, some of the recursion if we need to, but, you know, just get rid of, I guess, Full Moon. It doesn't do anything. Oh, look. You're making Amber. I'm proud of you. Oh. No, he's not. He's killing the Ember Imp. Cool play. Smart. Look at you. You're doing it. I could do cute things with the Succubus and the Arise, but that seems like a waste. We're just gonna say Mars. We're gonna draw 2 more cards. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Really just trying to draw through the deck. Okay, we found Untamed cards. And maybe we'll even do like a full moon thing right now. I mean, that's an extra 2 amber, I guess. Maybe we'll heal Crump with Vigor. I don't want to heal Crump with Vigor. Crump being damaged is that much, like, it tempts him to fight into the succubus. And I'm all about that life. If he... We're not doing anything to change our game plan. We're just playing all the cards that we can. But I want to make him do things like Forge at 7 with the Grabber Jammer. I want to make it look like I'm playing the game as hard as possible. Traditionally. I'm playing the game very hard. But, what do you do? What do you do? Reap with Crump. Go to 6. I'm under Grabber Jammer, yo. Gauntlet of Command. See, these 2 cards make it so that we can't lock him into either of those. So we really have to make sure that we get this Gateway to Dis out of the way. Make the board really, really big. Make him gateway it. Untamed. Yeah, we'll take our archive. Play that. Hey, look. We will, we'll get Crump. Now we'll Vigor him for 3. Yeah, got him. Build the combo. Build the combo. It's going to ask me if I want to use Key to Dis every turn. And the Penthe Seed. Okay. Now we do more Dis things, right? Maybe we do a cute Grabber Jammer thing? Come on, wipe the board. You know you want to do it. My board's gross. My board is disgusting. Just wipe it out with the Gateway to Dis. Control the weak into Mars. To what? I'm happy with... I'm not happy with Untamed. You got me. You got me on Untamed. I don't want to be Untamed tomorrow. That's too bad. But it's okay. Ember Imp. I guess I'm fine being Untamed. I'm going to kill the Ember Imp. Don't care about that guy. I don't want to be the one to wipe the board. That's not my job. That's his job. No, I have to make him Forge at 7. Also, I need to wipe the board at the right time. So we're Untamed. You got me. Yeah, we get the Ember Imp. And I think that you fight into Valder. Yeah, let's take out his non-discards. Let's leave the discards on the board. Maybe I should be killing... Yeah, these guys don't matter. Play Inca? No. Keep these cards. We're going for the combo. That is what the deck does. Okay. Forge a key. That's fine. Now our sample collection is turned on. You activated my trap card. But you're supposed to play Dis now. Wipe the board. Okay. Control the weak. No. What a jerk. It's fine. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. He hit me with 2 turns of like, oh no, I'm controlling the weak. He doesn't even know what's coming for him. Like, I'm fine with a slow, grindy game. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. What did he do? Fought Succubus? Good play. Oh, Untamed. That's too bad. You're going to fight into the Urchin. That's your job. Fight stuff. Let's just make sure. Yeah, I don't need any of these cards. I need these cards. This one and this one. Ugh. Look, all the rest of this is just garbage. Garbage. That's not bad, but then they just come back down. I still have the Grabber Jammer out. That's kind of cool. Huh. This stun doesn't even do much on Crump. Gauntlet of Command makes him ready again. Huh. Okay, okay. Obelet's gone. Good. And he played his Whispers. He played the Whispers. He has the Seeker Needle, but besides the Seeker Needle, there's no other tools. Nexus could be annoying. No, we're going Dis. We're playing our other library. We are playing Arise. Huh. I think we want to archive the Drumble. And I'll play Arise. Slow him down. Yeah, that seems a little. That feels a little bad, but we have the Nepenthe Seed, so it's okay. Don't want those cards. It's fine. We'll play Ammonia Clouds to do something. Okay. Play Troll. Gauntlet Troll into the Ember Imp, probably. It looks like I'm just losing, right? Like, I have 0 Ember and 0 keys, and he's got 4 and 1, and, like, it's an even-ish board. It looks like I'm just getting wrecked. But really, we're playing the long con. We know that we're not getting wrecked right now. That's a little annoying. But we can work around it. Okay. Play Mars. Don't take Archives. Ammonia Clouds. Buy Succubus. Ether Spider. You can Reap. You want to fight into Crump. And then you get played on the right. Wait, where'd my Tunk go? Did he have Banner of Battle? Am I missing something? Discards Banner of Battle. Crump wasn't any bigger. I didn't have any damage. Oh! So that was... Okay, that was a bit of a misplay. The Ammonia Clouds took his shields and Tunk... Oh well. Okay, let's get him to wipe my board, please. Go grab a Jammer. Trubaru. Oh, do it. Do it. Yeah, okay. Gateway's gone. Now he's just out of tools except for like a Rise. Which I think we can handle. Yeah, okay, so Dis, take Archive, play Schuler, archive a dumb card, archive a dumb card. Oh, I should have archived a good card. Oh well. No, it's fine. Play a Drumble. Now he's gonna get like Seeker Needled or something, which is fine. I could be greedy. I could start the Control the Weak train right now and keep him on Dis. Yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, we're going to be so greedy, though. Nepenthe Seed is how we're going to keep it rolling. We have to draw him right now. No, we can't do it. Have we played Arise? We did play Arise. Okay. We have to play it the real way. It's fine. Okay, good. Good. Didn't pay off. Or the patience paid off. We have to, like, Nepenthe Seed for the Arise to get the Drumble back. Yeah, playing Control the Weak right now would just be out of spite. There's the Secret Needle. Okay, 1 turn. 1 turn clock. Hi, Penny. Too bad, Penny. Nexus. Oh, you know what? He's gonna rid himself of all of his chains now. He has 2 Arises. Ugh. Okay, we also can't let this Nexus live. So, how do we run this? I think we have to pop the Nepenthe Seed this turn. Or, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Dis. We're not gonna take our archive. We're going to Reap with Schuler and Reap with Drumble. We're going to control the weak into Dis. So now he has to play his Arise that he's definitely holding. Also, we can't Nexus us, which is kind of nice. And we get to smooth out our hand a little bit more. Now we have to draw the Witch here. Draw other Witch. No, that's bad. She's still in the deck. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I see we have more people here. We're playing a weird combo deck. If you haven't been keeping track, we're doing Witch of the Eye, Maverick into Control the Weak, and I'm showing people how hard it is to play. Okay, here's the Arise. Here comes all the dudes. But I'm going to key to Dis. And then I've got a Nepenthe Seed, Arise, my own Drumble. Or maybe I just let him have... Oh, he's going to play True Borrow. Ugh, that's more Amber for him, which I don't like. I think I've got to Arise my own Drumble again. And he's going to Gauntlet of Command. No, Gauntlet of Command can't kill the Drumble. So that's nice at least. I could Regrowth. How did True Borrow die? He discarded True Borrow because it doesn't have the Amber. Okay. Gonguzel kills the Nexus. And then I'm not actually afraid of anything? No, then I lose the Drumble. I could Regrowth. Untamed. Key to Dis. Lost in the Woods? No. Oh, Sample Collection. Does this do anything? Mother Gun. Mother Gun kills Nexus and Ember Imp. Lose to Secret Needle. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Don't take Archive. Mother Gun. Because we're not about to lose here. That's what we have to remember. We're going to do 4 damage to Nexus because he's a threat. We're going to Sample Collect the Ember Imp because we need to play more cards. We're going to play John Smith on the right. Oh, we could have Biomatrix back up here. We'll still do that on the Drumble. That's how we're going to keep the Drumble. Okay, cool. Good play. Draw 5 cards. 4 of 5 cards. Find Witch. If we don't, it's fine. We're just going to find her next turn. Okay, we found Witch. Okay. We are also in the weird state where we have to watch our discard pile. But, like, look at these games that we're playing where we have a real chance, even though one of our combo pieces is at the way bottom of the deck. We're cycling through the deck faster than he is. He's played both of his Arises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 discards. There's still 3 left. He played both Controls, Pandemonium. He's got Poltergeist. Ugh, I forgot about that. Is he going to play Poltergeist at me? No. Okay. Shadows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's Poltergeist. Reap, Reap. Secret Needle into Drumble, maybe? Routine Job. I don't care. Steal all your Amber. It's fine. You don't even know. Okay. This is the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where the 8, 9? His Drumble, which we can kill. Poltergeist. And I don't know, something. I'm not paying enough attention. Okay. This is the turn. Okay, so is he in my archives? Yes, he is. I archived his Ember Imp. So, dis. Take archives. Reap here. Key to dis. Now, hold Gongoozle. Where's Control the Weak? Is it down here? Yeah, Nepenthe Seed. We knew that. For dis. Play you. Play you. Put other cards away. Lash is fine. He's holding his Ember Imp, and I think he's holding his Drumble. Poltergeist is fine. Yep. There's the Ember Imp. And the Drumble must be in here. So, GG. Don't take Archive. Play Gongoozle on the Ember Imp, which can't kill the Witch of the Eye anyway. Reap for that. Reap for that. Play it on dis. Don't library, because I'm only holding 6. I don't need my Niffle Ape. GG. Don't take Archive. Reap. Get Control the Weak. Play Control the Weak on dis. Don't mess anything up. So look, we did the full combo. We did Key to dis. We did Gongoozle as backup. We had the Arise turn. We even played Control the Weak early, and we had Nepenthe Seed to get it back. Like, we had the Drumble. Like, look at Drumble sitting with 14 Amber on it and unkillable. Because he just can't do anything. I'm just going to forge a 27. I'm just going to win at 27. Dis. Don't take Archives. Reap. Grab Control the Weak. Not an easy combo to understand. Not an easy combo to see coming. And look, he was locked for like 3 turns and didn't even realize that it was over. He was like waiting for... Oh. He left. Oh well. Yeah. We pulled it off. It took us 15... How many turns? Payback, yeah. It took 13 turns and smart play, but like we were playing to this win condition. It was in the bottom 4 cards and we still made it. Like, oh, hey, is that Ryan? How you doing, Ryan? Isn't it rude? That's what this stream is about. This is a PSA to make sure that this doesn't happen to you. How do you play against it? I mean, if it has the tools like Library of the Damned, oh, excuse me. If it had the tools to do this, you can't get the cards in advance. You have to know that it's in my list. You have to have cards like Secret Needle, Gauntlet of Command, Mother Gun, things like you have to have at all times 3 different ways to kill a 3 health dude. Witch of the Eye is the key to the solution, the combo. If it's in another faction, then Dominator Bobble is also part of the combo. Note that it works with a Maverick Witch of the Eye with only 2 cards, Control the Weak and Witch of the Eye, or a Maverick Control the Weak. That still works. I saw a deck on decks of Keyforge. It had Control the Weak Witch of the Eye. No, it had Control the Weak Bobble, Witch of the Eye. But it also had in addition, it also had the Maverick Control the Weak, so it can actually do the combo in 2 different ways. It can do it on Logos, on Untamed, or on Dis. It was a really cool deck, and there are a lot of ways that this can like show up in a deck. Oh, hi, Will. Will, just to catch you up to speed, we're doing combos. We're doing locks today. We are doing Control the Weak Witch of the Eye lock, and this whole episode is just mean. Like the whole point of this episode is to make sure that you don't get wrecked by this. Control the Weak into Witch of the Eye. I just did it on this guy, and he took him like 4 turns to realize. Look, he can't kill the Drumble, and I just keep slowly making Amber. It's mean. But like, I want people to realize that like it might look like the deck just comboed off and went at it, and like, look at me, I pulled it out. No, there's a lot of work that goes into it. There's a lot of setup that goes into it. There's a lot of deck planning that goes into it. There's a lot of deck planning, like handcrafting that goes into it. I'm taking real risks. I'm taking real losses of Amber. Like I started that game with 0. I had 0 Amber to his like 20. He only had 1 key because I had Drumble, but he had made 20 Amber and I had like 4 all in his charrette. Maverick, it's not just the Maverick Witch. Like the Maverick Witch like is cool. It is a tool of the deck, but understand that this is not just about the Maverick Witch. It is about Control the Weak into Maverick Witch with support of double Library of the Damned, of Biomatrix backup, of the Regrowth, Arise, and Nepenthe Seed combo. I'll go back over it as we play. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Johnny Winter. Oops. But yeah, the deck is really playing at the top level of just knowing the list, knowing your opponent's list, really thinking about what could happen. And sometimes you combo off early. Like sometimes you get Witch and... Oh, also very important in the deck is this Key to Dis and these 2 Gongoozles. These are allowing me to keep the lock going in Dis. And I'm not saying that those are the best tools. I think there are better tools than these cards for the same effect. But these are the ones that we have to work with. And knowing that what our tools are, what we have to work with, what we have to avoid fighting into, that's why we're playing Keyforge. We only have this one deck. No other deck is like it. And getting this deck with the Maverick Witch of the Eye was already hard enough. Doing Control the Weak Bobble Witch of the Eye is reasonable. That's not too hard to find. But getting the support to also make that into a full lock, and knowing which house to lock and when, is why we're doing this stream. Is why we are talking about it and why I think it's so difficult. Oh, look, I have a friend now. Hi. Don't run. Okay. Let's go. Let's give him the hi. Let's give him the start. Let's look at his list. Okay. Chaos Portal. Don't care. No tools and logos once we get his guys off the board. Quixos are kind of good. No tools in Mars. Okay. Once we wipe his board and know what's not in his house, we're fine. Guilty Hearts. Wow. He really doesn't have any direct remove on this deck at all. Is it actually 0? He has the Mind Barb. We're going to get Mind Barbed this game. Okay, yeah. Keep hand. Does he have any artifact control? No, no. Yeah, let's rip through the deck. Like, Mother is actually a really good card against this list because I don't have a lot of tools against it. So you're just going to be drawing 7 all game, which is pretty bad for me. It's fine. We'll live. but it's kind of rough. Okay, ammonia clouds. Let's get them. I wonder which house we're going to lock him into. I wonder if we're going to get the lock off. I mean, we played 4 and now we're going to play 5. It seems like a good start. Oh, EMP blast. Little premature. Also with the mega mounts. Yeah, he was out of order, but it's fine. Because they're gone. We're going to play the Ether Spider on the right with the backup. And this is going to make him deal with it the hardest. I don't even have to worry about handed this. Okay. Who sees what happened? We just drew the combo. We are ready to go. But he's going to play Mind Barb right now and we're going to lose it. But more importantly, we have to... excuse me. We have to decide which house to lock him into. Okay. He just played a Rise for 3. So, Guilty Hearts is okay. Lash is okay. I don't know if I feel comfortable in Logos yet. He's holding 3 Mars cards. I would want to Gongoozle the Succubus. And you know what? I think it might be okay to do this early. Let's see what happens. Let's do it into Logos because we know he's holding triple Mars. And like, it's not that he's holding 3 Mars cards, it's that we can't deal with those 3. We can only deal with one of them at a time. And we would have to drop the lock. Once we start the lock, we really do want to keep it going. So. I kind of want to draw like a Schuler. Let's get rid of his Succubus and his Drumble, I think. I don't know. This is a hard one. I do the most damage with Tunk and the Zookeeper. Oh, and I put the Spider back on the board. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll see if we can get a better wipe. No, he's going to play 3 Mars guys. No, I can't let him have Succubus and Mother. That's the big problem here that we have to remember. You have to fight into Mom. And you have to reap into Succubus. I guess I should have played these guys later. It's fine. We drew no additional tools. Yeah, here comes Mars. Watch him play 6 Mars cards. Actually, no, we could be fairly certain that he has, he had all these Quixos. And triple Mother, triple Quixo. Like, he's not going to be holding, even if he had these cards, these help him draw into more cards. And a Zookeeper. Okay. Yeah, I guess we, like, we're really just kind of sandbagging right now until we see his actual hand. Maybe we're looking for the key. Yeah. I'm just trying to craft a little bit of a better hand. I might be being greedy here, but we'll find out. You can fight here. You can come down onto the Mega Mouth. Save the Pack can go away. Lost in the Woods can get these guys lost. For you and you. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I feel a little bit better about the Succubus. Now, Succubus can suicide herself into a Quixo that comes down. Or, now he's played Mars, a bunch of Mars cards. Okay, now we go Mars. Okay, we're going to lock him into Mars now. He only played 2 Mars cards. Mothership support. Wasn't thinking about it, but okay, we're gonna lock him into Mars now because we can take out his board. We will play Dis. We will not take Archives. We will play the Maverick Witch. We will control the weak into Mars. We will Gongoozle him. into Megamouth. And we will play Succubus on the right. If he Mind Warps me to the end of time, I don't care. Because he can't fight the Mind Warper into the Witch of the Eye. But if he just does Mind Warper and plays no other cards, I win. GG. Dis. Don't take. Reap. Control the weak. Reap. Because I'm making 3 amber a turn, he's actually making 0 amber a turn. Found key to Dis, that's good. He has no other Mars cards in his hand. He doesn't have tools. So, like, look, he already says it's broken. This is not broken. This is hard to put together as a list. It's hard to put together. It's hard to support. And it's really hard to play. Notice I was holding it for 3 turns and I made that choice. Hold on. Like, I made the choice to hold everything. Here you go. Oh, he's gone. I don't think he's going to check it out. I think he's salty. So that was a really interesting game. So, excuse me. So we found the combo on like turn 3 or 4, right? Where did we find it? Because we went Mars into like 4 guys instead. But I actually waited until we found the Succubus. And he had the board texture to like for me to show me that he didn't have any more Mars. When he did Mars twice in a row and he went Mothership Support and Mind Warper, after I killed his Mars board, I knew that he had no other Mars tools. Or that was when I felt the most comfortable, right? If I was in person, maybe I would see like some sort of a play style. He's adjusting his hand. I don't know. Maybe he makes a comment about it and I would be bantering back and forth. But once he played that second Mars turn, I realized, oh, he doesn't have any tools. And he's all focused on my Mars board. I mean, as he should be. Zookeeper and Spider were holding it down. Excuse me. No, that was actually a low level of salt. Radgorin. Yeah. Thanks, Will, and thanks, Ryan. Yeah, the whole list is focused, but it really does make a lot of salt. It is a lock. It is a hard to pull off lock, and other card games have locks. I talk about my favorite deck of all time, the Truth. The Truth. Okay, I'm about to go off on a tangent. There is a world runner-up deck called the Truth, which was so complicated. It was a, what year was this? 2011 Pokemon cards. I talk about this deck all the time because it is a perfect example of a meta call that is a perfect lock of a format. The whole format was based around this card called Zekrom. It did 120 damage, and only 120 damage. And it had 130 HP, right? There was Zekrom, and there was Donphan, who had 120, and then he reduces damage by 20. So we really had 140. So these 2 Mons, you couldn't one-shot them unless you had a card called Plus Power. Which, you know, these cards were very popular in the format, so everyone ran Plus Power. It was a very common 4X card. So this guy, who is this name? Ross Cawthorn. Oh, what a real rogue deck builder. I talk about him all the time with this deck. He builds this deck with Vileplume, says you can't play trainer cards, you're not allowed to play Plus Power. With Reuniclus, you get to move damage off of your guys. And with all of these tech cards, like this is a half and half card. You have to have 2 cards. It's cut like down the middle this way. For this has so many tech cards in a ridiculous fashion. I have never seen such a complicated deck that perfectly locked out the format. This guy was so crazy, he even ran one Tropical Beach, which was a promo that came out the day of, only given to people at 2011 Worlds and 2012. But he sees this card, puts it in his deck, like on the day of Worlds. And normally they say like, oh, this is the Zekrom Pachirisu deck, of course. And they go Zekrichisu or something. They didn't have a name for this deck because it had so many parts, so they had to call it the Truth. Because really, the truth of it is this beat the entire meta with so many different working pieces. I love this deck. If anyone wants to talk to me about the Truth, I will talk about this infinitely. And like the 1/1 Blissey, what a crazy deck. Yeah, okay. Magic, I don't know the history of. I know that Teferi is a big deal, and I know that there's whole decks that just say once you get Teferi to 8, you draw a card, you exile whatever you want, and you basically win. Control is a real thing in card games, but it shouldn't be easy to pull off. Teferi control, crazy combo decks like the Truth, they are not easy to create, to think about, to pull off. And I think that Witch of the Eye Control the Week is one of those things. It takes not only a deck that is built correctly, but a pilot that knows when to identify, oh, he's out of Mars cards. Now is my chance. And that's why I think it's not broken. It is strong. It is a lock that exists in the game. It's a similar thing with Restringuntis, but I will yeah. So Ryan, talk to me about like maybe post it in the stream. Maybe in the stream discussion part of the Discord, post, we'll talk about lock decks. We'll talk about lock decks across formats and how they lock things down. I've seen Pokemon VGC. There was a really cool thing run by Wolf Glick. What he did was he made all of your opponent's moves normals and only ran ghost types. Crazy lock, works, and it's an auto win. And everyone would say that's broken. But no, it's hard to set up. Go in the stream discussion at some point. Oh, see you, Will. Have fun at dinner. Let me know what you're eating. Go in the stream discussion. Let's talk about lock decks across card games. How they establish a lock, what a lock looks like, why the lock works, and how the lock is broken. If you knew that the lock was coming, there are ways to break this lock. It was a perfect meta call to bring this ridiculous deck. Similarly, there are ways to break out of this lock, out of the Witch of the Eye Control the Week. Of course, once you get locked, then you're locked and you're dead. But there are ways to avoid it, to be aware of it. If you see a Maverick Witch of the Eye or a Maverick Control the Week, you have to be aware of it. If you see Control the Week Witch bobble, you have to know that you could get locked. The deck might not be playing towards it. It may not be playing to establish the lock exclusively, but you have to know it exists as a strong player. There might be a more efficient version of this deck, again, maybe without the Untamed or without the Mars. Excuse me. Some other thing, maybe a better disc lineup. If you could craft this deck, you could probably get a really strong deck. What's nice is that it doesn't need shadows. It doesn't need any amber control. This deck plays no amber tools. The double John Smith is honestly to get more archives, and it's a nice secondary win condition. It's not perfect. Oh, I wanted to talk briefly about Restringuntis. While we're on the subject of locks, I was playing a deck with Restringuntis. This card is a bit of a problem. Lock decks seem unbeatable until you learn how they do what they do. That's why, oh, okay, that's how I get around it. Yeah, Ryan, so this guy thinks it's broken because he's never seen it before and he got wrecked. And that's how you get better at card games. You get wrecked by the good stuff. But then you don't get wrecked again. You learn how it works. Restringuntis is a little bit harder. A little bit of a weird choice of card design. It is a one-card lock. If you can wipe their whole board and they've been like we talk about handcrafting. You're playing your main house, your support house, your main house, your support house, and then you have your burst house. If your opponent can identify that you've been going A, B, and you're holding shadows, then they could gateway to dis, string untis. I say gateway to dis because it's in dis. And say that for shadows. And although like you might have the tools in your Brobnar to deal with that, sometimes it's not enough and you just get locked out of it. Maybe you have a cannon sitting on the board. Cannon get Restoring Justice out of the way, but maybe you put it next to a Shadow Self. I put an Armageddon Cloak on it sometimes. And sometimes you just win games outright because you have this card. It stops your opponents from filtering their hand more than it stops them from actually playing their hand. You can't draw the cards because there's too many sitting in your hand. That's no good. I think I heard an errata for this card where you can't play or use cards of a house. That way, if you're sitting with 6 Brobnar cards and you get locked, you can still drop them all and go find an answer. That seems like a more elegant solution to this card. I think it is strong. I think it is not broken, but it does feel bad when you lose from it. It means that the other player was paying attention and watching you play. Maybe you were playing too predictably. Maybe you were playing too greedily, holding 6 shadow cards in your hand and just reaping with your big board, not being aware of the Restoring Justice or forgetting about it. You can make an argument that it's your fault. So I'm not saying that this card should be banned. I'm not saying that this card should be taken out of the format. I think it's actually not rotating. I think this is actually in the next format, which is an interesting thing because I think the next set cares more about the board, and this is a great example of a lock or a control effect that cares about the board. If you have cool board control and protect tools, suddenly Restoring Justice, maybe he's elusive. He gains elusive with some. I know there's a neighbor that can give it to him. Maybe there's more Shadow Self type protection effects. I don't know. This card's a bit of a problem. I see an obvious fix to it, or an elegant fix to it, but this here, the lock, is a little bit stronger. I'm at an hour and a half. Well, then it's fine. Get better. Good players draw the right cards. Good players don't necessarily draw good cards. They draw the right cards. I'm at an hour and a half. Normally I end it here, but I'm on a roll, and I've been talking a lot. Let me play one more game. Now that we've been talking about locks, let me get back to all this. I also probably talk quickly. I know I do that. I'm just trying to think a lot. I used to do theater when I was in high school, and being in theater taught me to enunciate. And one of my problems was I would always speak too fast and trip over my words. So being in theater and also like listening to fast rap music in my car taught me to, instead of slow down my speech, just learn how to enunciate better. And I still have a small lisp, but I don't even hear it much myself. I guess when I listen to myself talk a lot. But I talk really fast. I drop a lot of knowledge about card games all at once. And I hope some of it gets through to everyone. Okay, we're here. We're back in the game. We have a 3-3 hand. I'm not mad at that. I will gladly play this hand. Yeah, this is fine. I want him to play a creature right now. I want to get his creature Lost in the Woods. Let's look at his deck while we have a second. Okay, we have a Brobnar hand with 10 Bodies and Coward's End. The problem with this, we can't lock him into Brobnar because they're all too big. They're all really big, actually. He has the Gongoozle and the Hectocomb. That's a problem. But other than that, maybe we can lock him into Dis. Shadows, 3 Nerve Blast, Special Delivery is terrifying, and a bunch of guys. Okay. We're just going to have to play it by ear. We have to watch his play like we did the last game. Oh, look, he played a body. Thank you. Oh, oops. I did it again. I haven't played with Ink of the Spider enough. Oh, I guess it's fine, because if I played it first, then he would be in the deck too. And I care more about getting my cards out of my deck than I do having them on the board. Okay. Fine with me. Maybe I'll do cool this Witch of the Eye things. Like, look at this Witch of the Eye. It is one of the least used cards in the deck because it's really just there to distract them. This Untamed list is a Nephthene Seed and like maybe a Regrowth. The other 10 cards are just blank. Oh, Earthshaker. Okay, that's a tool that he had that he doesn't have anymore. But still, I'm about to lose my Ether Spider. Okay. You can have him. Oh, we only played one guy. I guess it's fine with me. He played one card this turn. Found Control of the Week. Maybe I can save the pack is also bad. Ugh. Too bad. Can't draw Control of the Week early. Or else you have to like do a slow Nephthene Seed turn. Yeah, this deck is far from perfect. That's the other thing. This Untamed is useless, really not close to useful. Bad in here, good, really bad, pretty bad. No, actually really bad. Bad, usable, bad. Like, the Untamed list is doing nothing to support the game plan of the deck, which is admittedly a little bit degenerate, but that's not what we're talking about. Draw cards. Played one guy. Like hypothetically I could lock him, but there's no way to get those guys. Okay. We have to go Untamed. I want to draw 2 cards. Those are not 2 cards I wanted to draw. It's okay though. I want to draw the library. Once I draw the library, then I feel a lot better about this Control of the Week. All of these games that I've played here, I haven't drawn the library early, and when you draw the library early, you really start to filter through your deck fast. You know what I noticed? Daisy hasn't come by and said hi once this whole game, this whole stream. Okay, now we have to bait him to special delivery the John Smith. Okay. Here we go. Let's watch me leave Tunk on the wrong side. So dumb. Special delivery the John Smith, please. Olmo. That's a cool name. I don't know. This deck is super cool. And it does the thing with the Maverick Witch. And I think it is right on the level of brokenness, of effectiveness. Like with the Witch of the Eye, you really take a lot of the effectiveness out of the deck. I think you can get a lot stronger deck with the without the Maverick and finding the Dominator Bauble in its place. Come on. Use special delivery. Clear my board off. Thank you. Got him. Look at that. I made him do that. That was my play. I had that happen. Okay. We're gonna look like we're just a bad player. We're gonna look like we're playing really bad cards. Okay, here we go. Now we're somebody now. We're not everybody, but we're somebody. We have to hold Control of the Week though. That's how the deck works. Making choices sucks. And look, John Smith is purged. I can't even arise him. Okay, but we can Gongoozle the Succubus, and that's a real thing. Oh, this Toxin though. Don't you dare. Okay. We're also going to make it very unfashionable for him to declare dis again. Play this. Like, I could, if I was playing efficiency games, I would be like, I would Nephthene Seed for the Gongoozle in most of my decks. That's a great use of Nephthene Seed there. But nope, we are rolling with the dis train. We are just not going to get toxined. We are living life on the edge. He's going to play like Smash or something. He's going to smash into the Emperor Imp. Oh, there's a bad thing I didn't want to say. I was going to say smash that like button, but I'm not going to. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Thanks for thinning my hand, bro. Good play. There's the Gongoozle. All right. We got it. We don't have the Hectocomb yet, because that's a good card. Poltergeist. Ooh, I'm gonna get poltergeisted. That's pretty bad. Yeah, we have to get the lock going fast. I guess I don't mind getting poltergeisted. It's not the end of the world. The Neptune Seed is really just the flexibility when we do the lock. It is like the one extra card that we need. It's the extra Gongoozle after the board wipe. He's not going to poltergeist my key to this. I also don't think that he will declare dis again this turn. I just never want him to toxin my control the weak and get my Neptune Seed. Then we actually lose. Like, that is a good way to lose a game. Hold on a sec. I want my cat. Uridoom. Hey, we played the other day. Oh, yeah. I want him, didn't we play the other day, Uridoom? Let me see the camera. Now I have a cat. She's hanging out with me now. I made her, but, I made her hang out with me. Now you'll come hang out. Okay, now what do we do? He did this again? I guess we do... We have to kill this toxin. We're gonna let him forge a key. I don't even care. Mother Gun, please. Orbital Bombardment, please. Go away. Stop declaring that house. Reap. Grow. Archive. End turn. Draw 4. Yeah, like, my board got wiped, but, like, in a favorable way, I guess. My board doesn't matter. What matters is my hand. Other Gongoozle? That's helpful. I still don't know where I'm going to lock him. I'm still afraid of the Hectocomb. To my playstyle? His Arise or my Arise? His Arise is a little bit scary, because once he plays a bunch of guys, I can't deal with it. But my Arise costs it costs a chain, which is a card. Which, look, I'm down to 6 again. Like, this is what people need to realize, that you really need to dig through your whole deck to make this combo work. That's how combo decks work in this game. They don't happen in the first most of your deck. Okay. Oh, we're gonna be greedy. So we're at... Ooh, I shook the screen again. We're at 6 cards left. And... really, we're under no pressure of losing. None of these guys matter to me. None of his guys matter to me. I can't play Dis. I mean, I can't play Mars. This isn't efficient enough. I could regrowth into, like, Inkay the Spider. Inkay the Spider. I could get my Succubus back. Huh. Well, I'm glad it's good to see you. I'm glad to see that I've got a viewer in you. Okay. Oh, you know what I could do? I could archive this Drumble. Yeah, I want this guy to archive this Drumble at some point. I need that Schuler too. Okay, we're going to play Untamed. Oh, I should have taken my archive. Whatever. Make it look like I'm trying to do a thing. We're going to take back Inka the Spider. And he's going to do this thing where it's like, aha, I got your Dodger. I really don't care. Don't tell him, though. Maybe he's watching my stream. Hey, Olmo, if you're watching my stream, you got to tell me. You got to tell me if you're watching. Okay, we found Witch. Okay, we found it. It is time. We found the whole package. And we even have the the seed backup. Let's see his list. What has he played a lot of? He hasn't played a lot of cards. He's been playing Shadows. Does he have tools in Shadows? He has 3 Nerve Blasts. Ugh. Spy Master. Shadow Self. Like, there's a lot of things in there that I can't kill if he plays. If he goes Shadows again, that would be good. Okay, he Shadows again. That's good. Okay. You got him. You got the spider. Oh, play no cards. I dare you. Play no cards. Pawn sacrifice. That's good. Excuse me. Oh, right, I put him away. That's cool. Magda the Rat's good. So that's 2 cards. That means he's going to draw 2 cards. Ooh. Okay, I've got to hold the Drumble. Okay. He played 2 cards. He's going to draw 2 cards and not a ton of Shadows. I think we're going to go for Shadows. Okay. We also have to watch our deck size. So, we'll take our archive. This is just going to clog up our hand a little bit so that we don't draw through our whole deck. Pro plays. Key to Dis is step 1. Control the Weak is step 2 on Shadows. Library of the Damned. And Witch of the Eye. We want to draw this Schuler or the other library, but we will library into them soon. End turn. No, we are actually currently tied on Amber. Yes, got him. Give him the GG. Play, Dis, Reap, Control the Weak, Control the Weak for Dis. No, for Shadows. Haha, don't mess up. Library of the Damned. Put Niflapel. Put Zizix away. I'm just looking for Schuler. Or, I mean, at this point, we can be fancy because he can't actually play any cards. We can, like, shuffle through our deck. We get back Neftine Seed with the Control the Weak with Neftine Seed first. We did it. We have locked him. We went through our whole deck. We had to watch his play style. He had tools on tools. He played his Pawn Sacrifice. Don't take Archives. Reap with the Witch. Get Control the Weak. Play Control the Weak. Control into Shadows. Don't mess up. Archive Zizix. Or archive the other guy. End turn. And, like, we don't want to be playing... Like, I could make this go faster in a number of ways. Yeah, okay. Uridum, let's recap. You have an hour and a half of setup that we've been playing this deck and trying to work it out. So, the goal is to get Witch of the Eye to recur Control the Weak, right? We are ignoring Amber. We are ignoring board state. We are ripping through our deck as fast as look, he has 18 cards. I've got 1 card left. And we have to play Control the Weak on a faction that he has either no cards in hand of or no tools to kill the Witch of the Eye. If he had the Carlo Phantom, that kills her in 3 turns. Well, I guess he has Skirmish. There are some guys, like a Mind Warper can't kill me. Yeah. So from the outside, maybe from his perspective, it looks like Witch of the Eye, into Control of the Weak, GG. Wow, look how broken. From my perspective, I'm looking at his deck. I'm looking at the tools he's played. I'm looking at his play pattern. He went Shadows, Shadows. He only played 2 extra cards. I took the risk. He could have found a Magda the Rat, and then I can't touch him. I would have to Gongoozle, use this Gongoozle, and Nephthene Seed for the other Gongoozle, which is down here, which is the extra tool. And I've got to know which tools I have to deal with his threats. Yeah, so I have to know what's in his deck, what tools he has, what tools he might have. I have to intuit what he's playing, and like find the spot. Because I think didn't I wait one turn before I did it this game? Yeah, I think I did. I did the Untamed turn, I think. Yeah, so if you're playing against this, you have to make sure to recognize it and not get locked. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with the... Okay, Ryan. I will, I'm gonna end this stream here. I don't know if I have the, I was actually about to end it on this, and I need to figure out how to do a 2-person stream. I think I have the tools. I have the second camera. I have the second camera now. And yeah. You know what? I will play you one game, though. I will be happy to play you one game. Let's not do audio. Let's chat in the YouTube or wherever. Yeah, you have to be on top of the entire game. Ryan, I'm going to make a game. It's competitive. Password's BDQ. All caps. Nah, man, play me. And I'll play you with this. I mean, let's... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm excited about this. Ryan, let's play. You've been watching me play this for like an hour and a half now. Maybe you've been here most of the time. Let's see if you can not... No, play me. Try to not get locked. Try to, like, let's play. You know the answers. That's one thing that I haven't done with this yet. I haven't played cure mode with this yet. It's actually his. But, like, you know how the deck works. You know where the lock is. Let's find out if you can beat it. Yeah, you can just minimize it. No, or whatever. We'll work out... like, when I want to do audio, I want to have a system, and then I'll set it up. The big thing for me right now is audio levels. I don't know how to parse out the desktop audio into its own thing. I don't know how to like parse it out so that I can do like... I don't want to have to like adjust my... Here, I'll show you this. Full desktop. So down here I have, this is my audio for the music in the background, and this is mine up here. I want this, I don't want to have to change this, or I guess I just have to take notes of where I normally leave it. I don't know. Hey, look, it's Ryan. Okay, cool. All right. Now you know the list. I guess I'm gonna have to not like okay, let's just start. So I want to know if Ryan, if you have audio of me still. That way, if like how I need to talk about my hand, like you're not watching my hand. No, okay, that's fine. You don't have to, you don't have to close out your tab or anything, but I just won't talk about my hand as much. I'm using OBS. This is Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. This is OBS. And check it out. I got some cool buttons now. I have this one, which I'm gonna put like a second guy over here. Guest name, guest title. That's what I'm trying to set up. And then I have that one. I'm gonna put someone in the top right corner. This is what I would like to do with you, Ryan, but I haven't set it up yet. Maybe after we stream. Okay, hold on. I need to mulligan this. Going first, you need to more aggressively mulligan. I'm really mulliganing for Library of the Damned if I'm going first. If I'm going second, I'm trying to just play as many cards as possible. Okay, that's a hand. Yeah. Discard. End turn. Take that. Okay. I guess we're playing this game now. Okay. Uridu, who are you rooting for? No, yeah. Ryan, I am happy that you're choosing just like a deck. You should, and I don't even know what deck you would choose with this in mind. Like, to counter it, I think Cannon is okay. Not autocannon, Cannon. I think things that just do instances of damage are the best tools that sit on the board. Secret Needle is like probably enough because it will get rid of me eventually. As long as you're not permanently locked, then you're going to be fine. Excuse me. But what you are allowed to do, I'm going to look at your list. You know my list. You can look at it. And you should be aware of the tools. I'm not going to talk about which faction I'm going to lock you into, though. That I've got to make sure I do. Like, I wonder how you can adjust your playstyle to suit the matchup. Maybe I'll adjust my playstyle knowing you know the matchup. Maybe I'll just go all of my Mars guys and you'll be wrecked. Oh, you're gonna Restringuntus me? Don't do that, you jerk. I guess people want to watch the game. That's too bad. Key of Darkness. Ryan, your whole deck is lockable. As long as I don't get mind barbed. Ooh, Life Ward. I wonder if that's a cool tool. Oh yeah, we haven't done a mulligan episode yet because I don't know how to mulligan yet. It's really based on deck, but like going first is the worst because you want to be playing as many cards as possible. You want to be drawing as many cards as possible. You know that. I know that. You know that I love drawing cards. But like, oh yeah, come spectate. I don't know how I do that. Can you just like join or something, Uridoom? Did I like not allow spectators? You're welcome to come watch. Oh, those guys are jerks. Don't play them. They're all jerks. Oh, you did the Arise thing. Huh. No Untamed? Ryan, if you can hear me, why did you choose Untamed there? I'm wondering. Like, you have 3 choices, and you chose Untamed. Why? I think Untamed is if you know the matchup, you want to force me to play Dis. And looking at the board, I'm showing a threatening Mars board. Right? Like, very clearly you don't want to be fighting into Mars. Okay. Like, Mars just has the tools to deal with you already. I think the obvious choice with that is Mars. Like you know my list, there's not a ton of removal in... This was wrong. Untamed was wrong. Untamed was entirely wrong. Turns out I have the tools... Zend84. You're Doom. You're not Zend84. Hi. Ryan, are you still listening? Just Reap. Okay. Reap, give me you. Fight here. Ready. Reap, give me you. Okay, cool. You fight here. And then we discard ammonia clouds. I made a choice there. I could have wiped the board with ammonia clouds, but instead I did the turn where I steal 2 of your cool guys and got rid of the ones that I cared about. I had a choice there. Oh, cool. Yeah, we're talking all about Control of the Week today and Restringantes and stuff. Like, having smart Restringantes and Control of the Week plays are like the subject of today. It's like why we're playing this deck is having smart Control of the Week plays. And Restringantes is right there with it. Gotta know which to do. Okay. Not putting me in check? That's fine. Let's play a bunch of cards. You're never getting your guys back. Oh, what the fuck? Oops. I shouldn't say that. What the hell? It's better. Okay, I'll just pitch all my cards. Oh, yeah, Key of Darkness is really bad. Yeah, I want to talk about that Restringantes play still, because if you didn't play if you played Restringantes there for Mars, that would have been a really good turn for you. I think you win the game if you play it for Mars, because I have to go dis. I have to luckily have the Gongoozle for you, which I did. Or I play Untamed, and I play out 2 guys. You fight them with Schuler and Stealer of Souls. And, like, you maybe even fight the Toxin or the Dust Imp into the Inkay. And then I'm just up the creek. Yeah. Shadow Self. Sample Collection's gonna come get you. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I'm holding it now. Okay, I'm holding. I'm holding the combo. He doesn't know it. We're just going to do sneaky things. He doesn't know we have it. Don't tell him. Let's Mother Gun. Let's get Carlo Phantom because we can. Let's Sample Collection for nothing because I'm smart. Play you on the right. Reap here. He can't forge. And turn. So, what are we doing now? Can we lock him? I don't think we can. Yeah, going Mars there wins you the game with Restringantes. Okay, so I'm in a weird spot now. I am holding the combo, but he has a couple of tools that keep me off of it from working. So I might have to burn a turn or 2. I really don't want to burn the... Whoa. Why? Why? What are you doing, man? How'd that work? How'd that happen? Okay, I have to go dis now. Like, okay. Like, why would you go Untamed there? Like... Like, that just loses you the game, doesn't it? Look, you're even going off hard on me. Like, you are comboing. Okay. When you play Restrain Hunters, it's not about locking them out of what you want them to play. It's about making sure he can't die. Forcing them to kill Restrain Hunters. Right? I have a Grabber Jammer on the board and a Mother Gun. So either you notice the fact that, I mean, I also haven't been playing Dis for a while. But Restrain Hunters is a tempo card, not a lock card. He'll like that. This is a good point about Restrain Hunters. He is a stumble card, which is one of Ryan's terms. He is a thing to slow me down, not a thing to beat me up. Get you. Get you. Stumble. I can't play my combo now. I've been holding it. Like, I'm holding this combo. I can't play it. He has 3 factions that can stop me, and he hasn't played Shadows in a turn or 2. He just played a ton of cards. He just played Dis, so he's probably going to draw a bunch of cards. Can't play him. Oh, it's begging me to play him. Oh, and I'm about to lose my 2 key control tools. Oh, I'm going to have to take a leap of faith here. I can't kill the Archivist. That's a problem. I need to find key to Dis. You want to get better? Come watch me play. Play a bunch yourself. But also, like, shameless plug. You're up, Ryan. Where'd you get a key? Arise? A chain. You got it from Arise. Whew. I don't want you to just be a viewer. I want you to be a winner. You gotta come out here. You gotta win. Wait a second. I'm winning. Hold on. I'm actually winning right now. Maybe we change tacts. Maybe we distract him with the Witch of the Eye. Maybe we just trick him. Huh. Nah, man, we're your community. Come say hi to the community. Urchin. Uh-oh. He didn't kill my guys. There's all the Shadows guys. That's what happens if I lock him into Shadows. So if I had it right now, I would go key to Dis and just win the game. Key to Dis, Shadows, GG. But I mean, that's oh, I have emails to check. Okay, that's good. Oh, what do I do here? Okay, Drumble can't, like, do a ton, but it has to be Dis. I think. I need key to Dis. Like, that is the plan. Find key to Dis. Reap? I guess. Yeah, he can't really fight into anyone effectively. Drumble. Maybe he fights into Carlo Phantom. I don't know. Oh, wait a second. Okay, maybe we can control the weak. Hold on. What happens if we control the weak? Then we have to play Nepenthe Seed. And then the game just becomes really slow. Okay. Okay, we're just going to play nothing but discards for the rest of the game. Y'all ready? We're going to Lost in the Wood. Okay, I think it's an Untamed turn. As long as he doesn't kill the Drumble, we're fine. The Drumble and the Grabber Jammer. He's forgetting about the keys. Like, it's like the Cones of Dunshire. You have to remember that it's all about the cones. He played a bunch of guys. He should say Shadows. I'm not pressuring his Shadows board, so he really needs to say Shadows and do the Shadows thing. He can even Umbra for most of my guys. Umbra, Carlo Phantom fights here. Second Umbra fights here. He actually runs out of steel. That's funny. Oh, I'm gonna need a Rise. Actually, Stealer of Souls into Drumble is a really interesting play. So yeah, like going Schuler Stealer of Souls into Drumble means that you still get to so yeah, going Stealer of Souls and Schuler into Drumble means you still threaten a key, and that's why I think it's actually a smarter play than All Shadows. All Shadows represents a lot of steel. I don't even have a lot of amber to steal. Also, you probably are holding discards. Yeah. He is holding your amber for you. That is a real thing. But maybe I'll get him back. Like, that would be bad for you. Like, I think Stealer of Souls into Drumble is a great play. Schuler and Stealer of Souls into Drumble is a great play simply because it means you, you still threaten to forge, right? The only thing about going Shadows a bunch is it pressures my amber, but I don't care about that. And that's why I was not impressed with the Shadows turn despite it being gigantic. This purging me is actually scarier because I'm already thinking about ways to get him back. Yeah, no, you don't know that, but I know that. I'm already thinking about this Arise. Succubus is a big threat. Interesting. What you perceive to be a threat and what I perceive to be a threat are different things. And it's important in any game to know what your opponent thinks is scary. I think Succubus is one of the biggest magnet cards for board state hate when I really care about the Grabber Jammer. Or the Schuler because he's a 5. But the Succubus is going to get all of your hate. Interesting. Yeah, you see, now you're going too deep. You're thinking about like what I might have, you need to think about what you need. What do you need right now? You need to be threatening to win the game. What are you trying to do when you play a card game? You try to win the game. And right now, you are not threatening to win the game because you only have 3 amber. You need to have 6 amber at a minimum. Threaten to win the game, please. That is how you win and how I lose. Is you winning the game. And I think the idea of letting Drumble sit is actually kind of cute. I don't mind that. Oh, no, you're going to kill him. No, kill a Drumble. That's probably the better play. You're going to get lost in the woods. I don't know who, though. Maybe you won't get lost in the woods. You're at 17? Well, okay. I mean... Okay, okay. We're going to lock you into Logos. Can I lock you into Logos? Oh, did I get you? Oh, I think I got him. He might have Phase Shift. Has he played Phase Shift? Oh, we don't even know what he has. Okay. We're going to go for it. We're going to see if I can get him. He only has one Logos guy? Oh, but the Shadow Self. Shoot. Okay, Untamed. Oh, we're going to be sneaky about it, too. We're not going to kill the Archivist. Oh, shoot. Oops. That was a misplay. I forgot I was getting rid of my guys, too. That's bad. Take the Archivist. And take the Stealer of Souls? No, it's gotta be Shadow Self. Oh, yeah, take away his guys. Yeah. I'm sure he's sitting there thinking, why did he take those two guys? Oh, I misplayed. Oops. I'm not telling him that, but I misplayed. I need to draw well now. I need to draw really well now. Oops. Oops. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Oh, no. We have Seed for Drumble? Okay. Seed for Drumble. If he's smart, he'll go to 12. Seed for Schuler. Oh, I put Schuler in the deck. I fucked up. I can say that now. Uh-oh. Don't tell Ryan. Shh. The plan was to... So if he didn't have the Shadow Self, I would actually have locked him there on Logos. Life Ward. He's in Dis. Okay. So he's holding... Uh-oh. Hey. Okay, but I still have an extra turn. I still have another turn. I have one more turn. How do I do this? Library of the Damned is how I do this. I have to find a rise. Did that song just shuffle into itself? I think it did. Find a rise. That's not a rise. Ugh, that's so bad. So, it's Seed for Drumble. Grab Drumble, buy a turn. Library 2 cards away. And then don't lose. Oh, he's gonna Life Ward me. Oh, don't Life Ward me. So, in this game, we didn't draw the Key to Dis. And we also didn't draw the Arise, which we planned on using, especially once we lost the Witch of the Eye. Nephthine Seed for... So yeah, plan B is a Nephthine Seed. Like, always. Nephthine Seed gets you out of a jam after you wipe the board ideally, but like it's gonna get me the Drumble back so I can buy another turn. It's gonna let me Library of the Damned for other things. If he's like the Stealer of Souls, turns out was a great play. I didn't think about it. If he had done that without asking me and just done the cute thing and still threatened to forge, I would have been shocked and amazed. What a play that would have been. Because I'm about to loop this guy 3 times. And he can't stop me. He's also about to get a Toxin back and Dust Imp that I put away. Yeah. Take all your amber you want. I ain't scared. This succubus is only on the table to run into your 3 health guys. Once I lock you, you're stuck on Wormhole and Phase Shift shenanigans. Like, you haven't played Logos in so long. You're probably holding a lot of Logos cards. Oh, you're not even playing any cards. Ugh. Wow. Yep. Okay. We have 1 play. We take Archives for Control of the Week. Do we? No. We Drumble draw 2. Find a Rise. Oh, that's so bad. No, yeah, we have to take the card. We pop the seed for Drumble. I mean, he's here now. Wait, what? Ah! That was plan B. Okay. Come back in the chat. No, you played it well. Like, that was a really good game. I wonder if you played well or if I played greedy. I think you played well. I think the biggest misplays were with Restringantis, and it's hard to account for what's in your deck when you keep reversing time. So you kept having this tool. Which one was one I was afraid of? You kept having your guys, and you did the Arise thing. But I think killing the Drumble was the best play that you could have made. I didn't even see it. It was a great play, and I would have been... I mean, I'm still talking about it. But you'll see that I was holding the combo from way early on. And actually, the Shadow Self next to the Ganymede Archivist was saving your ass. Like, my plan was to kill the Archivist and then lock you into Logos. Like that materialized after a little while once you had this gigantic board and I wasn't drawing my board wipe. Plan A was to draw the board wipe early and get you. Plan B was to Arise for some guys. No, that was like way later. Plan A was to wipe your board and lock you into probably Shadows. I think the plan was Shadows. Yeah, there's nothing here that deals 3 to me outside of was it nothing? Nothing here deals 3 to me. So locking you into Shadows is relatively safe. The problem is, like, I can't deal with elusive guys. You can attack me for 2 with him, but that's fine. Plan B turned into locking you into Logos. Once I killed one of these, I was sitting on a Schuler and a Succubus. And when I had both of those, I was saying, okay, these guys are 3 or bigger. When you play your guy in response, I will just attack into you. Wormhole doesn't scare me. Phase Shift doesn't really scare me. Like, phase Shift, I think, into Tendrils. Or, I think Tendrils was your biggest board wipe or way to kill me. Or, I don't know, Stealer of Souls? Like, it was surprising. You had no removal. But you had this board that I didn't draw my tools to deal with. It was a good game. And you'll see that I spent a lot of time digging and distracting you. And it almost worked until I didn't draw all of my tools. And that might be the problem with this deck. You might need to just draw the whole deck every game. Because I had the combo, I didn't have the ways to enforce the combo. Yeah, how did you feel about the game? Let me know. I was thinking and talking a lot. I can see why this is a really good deck, though. Like, you have reverse time into double Arise, which is great. And, like, this is a great body to Arise into. Like, because the next turn you threaten this mean thing with Restringantes, you gotta get better with your Restringantes plays. If you play that on Mars early on when you watch it back, then I just lose. I just lose straight out. You always play him as a speed bump. Make him unkillable for 2 turns and you're way ahead. Logos had the least number of tools, and honestly, this deck looks great for like a standard game. You have great combo potential with Arise and Reverse Time, and just Arise in general. The Effervescent Principle and Bait and Switch are really good Amber control. You have 2 lab works and a Sloppy, which is great. Into library access nonsense. This deck actually gets punished a little bit by library access nonsense, because then you have all your tools and I can't really deal with it. But you're just missing direct removal, which I was trying to, Ryan, I wonder if there was any point during the game where you thought you were going to get locked. Was there any moment where you go, if he plays Control the Weak for Logos right now, I'm done for? I don't think there was, because this Schuler and Stealer of Souls were on the board for a while, and you made a lot of like I had to double Gongoozle you into like fighting your guys. There was that turn I took out 4 guys and I left these 2 on the board, which surprisingly they were the least threatening guys. I had to take out the Restringantes in the double Toxin. Terrifying. Like, this deck doesn't have the creature control either until it finds Keyforge, and it really needs to find that one to make it work. Oh, look, 4 discards. I think the quote misplay of mine was on the turn of when I played the Lost in the Woods and the Neptune Seed. Got lucky in the sense that there were a variety of things that were good enough to call that house. No, that's not luck. That's skill. Yeah, and the Neptune Seed is honestly there to scare you. It is there to give me flexibility, and look at it giving me outs in the endgame. It gave me the out to Drumble. Like, when I lost Witch of the Eye, I wasn't out of it. I go, okay, I gotta draw a Rise. Like, the Neptune Seed facilitates all of that, but it doesn't solve all the problems. Like you played well. You had your board, you identified the way to keep it. You might have been holding another Arise. You were holding a lot of Logos cards, so I bet these are 6 or 5 or 6 Logos cards. They might all be Logos cards actually, because you've been playing just Shadows for a little bit. No, you played Miasma. Yeah, there's probably 5 or 6 Logos cards in your hand. Like, people say that, I say a lot that good players draw the right cards. Good players don't necessarily draw good cards. Good players know when to draw cards, how to manage their cards, and how to turn their cards into the correct cards. Yeah. Siphon, Wormhole, Poison Wave, couple of... Yeah, whatever. You were drawing and playing cards as necessary. And you drew into cards because they're in your deck. All the cards do something. There's no actually blank card. Even Virtuous Works isn't really blank. They all do something. They're all good for a reason. And some of them are better than others, but like Neurosiphon looks like crap to me. Wild Wormhole looks like crap to me, but you had these cards and you had other cards ready to deal with the threats that you might see. And you played the cards that you needed to use. You had these guys on the board. That wasn't an accident. You had the toxins. You played the combos. You did it. And I got beat. I think the Restringantes play could have been better. I think the Drumble play would have been really cool, and it honestly kind of correct because it puts you into key creation range. And I think that there was one other thing. The Lost in the Woods play of mine was a little greedy. In my head, it was just shuffling your 2 guys back and not my 2, because I wanted to play that, get your guys. Let's see, where's Lost in the Woods? So I do Lost in the Woods. If I keep my guys in my own head, then I'm fine. But you mind barbed my Witch of the Eye. So hypothetically, I keep my 2 guys, get rid of your shadow self, and you're only left with non-Logos guys. Next turn, I drop my guy, I kill your Logos with Schuler, and then you only have 2 other Logos creatures in the deck. You have this Archivist and this Quixo. And then I was going to fight those with the Succubus and the Schuler if they came out. And that was going to be GG. Stringy boy. I like it. All right. Watch the game back. It was a good game. Also, good stream. Thanks for playing. Thanks, everyone, for playing. Thanks for watching. And don't get locked. All right. This has been CoDameron. This has been Bouncing Deathquark Live. Have a great night.